Hello, my dear friends. I am Dr. Waseem I Khan, Assistant Professor, Shri Shivaji Law College, Parbhani, Maharashtra, India. So, today we will start a new chapter of criminology, that is a school of criminology. And in this particular lecture, we will discuss the first school, that is a pre-classical school of criminology. So, let's start the topic. Pre-classical school of criminology. First of all, we will discuss introduction. So in primitive societies, human thinking was predominated by religious belief. As we know very well, in the ancient period, primitive societies, religious belief plays a very important role. The peoples were far religious if we compare the people of ancient period with the today's people. So the religious belief plays a very important role, and the human thinking was predominated by religious belief. All human relations were regulated by myth and superstitions. So the people of ancient period were very superstitious if we compare with the today's people. Less attention was given to the motive and environment and psychology of the offender. So the entire attention was given to the religious belief, and less important were given to the psychology of the offender, the motive of the offender, and the environment of the offender. As we know very well, the environment in which we are living plays a very important role behind the behavior of a person. If a person commits a crime, the environment may be one of the reasons behind that. Sometimes the psychology plays a very important role. If the person is suffering from the psychological disorder, he might commit an offense. Sometimes the motive plays a very important role, but in the ancient period, the less attention was given to the motive, to the environment, and to the psychology of the offender, because the people used to manage their day-to-day life with the superstitions, with the religious belief only. This situation prevailed until the end of 17th century. The situation continues to the end of 17th century. Thereafter, with the change of human thinking, people devoted their attention to analysis of crime causation. So as the time passed, as the time changed, the people used to devote their time and used to devote their attention with the crime causation. They tries to know the cause behind the commission of offense, and that particular thinking led to emergence of schools of criminology. As the peoples were thinking about the causation of crime, the schools of criminology has been emerged. So the first school we will discuss, that is a pre-classical school. So the dominance of religion in the state activities was the chief characteristics of that particular time. So dominance of religion, the religion was a very dominant feature, and the state activities were regulated by the religion only. So at that particular time, in the ancient period, the religious activities were being regulated by the religion itself. So religion was a very dominant at that particular time. The concept of divine right of the king was there at that particular time. The divine right of the king was there. King can do no wrong was the concept at that particular time. So the concept of crime was not clear. In the primitive society, the concept of crime was not clear. Nobody had a time to know the reason behind the crime. That's why the concept of crime was not clear. The man by nature is simple and his actions are controlled by some superpower. The supporters of pre-classical school think that the man is simple by nature, but there is a certain superpower, there is a certain external spirit which is responsible behind the criminal behavior of the person. The person, each and every person is simple by nature, but his action is controlled by some superpower. That is the belief, that is a reason shown by the supporter of a pre-classical school. The man commits crime due to the influence of some external spirit called demon or devil spirit. The supporters of pre-classical school has mentioned that behind the crime there is an external spirit, there is a demon spirit, there is a devil spirit, and due to the influence of that devil spirit, demon spirit, the person commits an offense. Otherwise, man is simple by nature. But when that particular demon spirit, devil spirit enters into the body of person commits an offense. So what is the reason behind the commission of offense? According to the supporters of pre-classical school, only the demon or devil spirit is one of the reason behind the commission of offense. That is the essence of pre-classical school. No attempt was made to investigate the real cause of crime. As we knows very well, that was not the real cause of crime. External spirit was not the cause of crime even at that particular time and in today's time also. So it was not the real cause of crime, and no attempt was made to investigate the real cause of crime. There was no attempt made by the supporters of pre-classical school to investigate the real cause of crime, because demon or devil spirit was not the real cause of crime. But they thought that the demon or devil spirit, one of the reason the person is simple by nature. When that particular demon or devil spirit enters into the body of person commits a crime only due to that demon or devil spirit. If that particular demon or devil spirit is removed from the body of person becomes simple. He is simple by nature. That is the concept, and that is the that is the point of view of the supporter of pre-classical school. Worship, sacrifice, and ordeals by fire and water were prescribed to specify the spirit. As we know very well that they suggest that if we want to remove that external spirit, devil spirit from the body of person, the person in whose body that particular demon spirit enters, he must devote his time to the worship. So if he does a worship, the demon or devil spirit will remove from his body. Sacrifice is one of the remedies suggested by the supporters of pre-classical school. If we sacrifice something to the external spirit, then definitely external spirit will left the body of person. Ordeals by fire and water were prescribed to specify the spirit. Ordeals by fire and water was one of the remedies suggested by the supporters of pre-classical school. Ordeals, it means, it can be said that exam. So ordeals by fire, the person who has committed an offense has to carry a hot iron rod in his hand, and he has to move to the 10 to 12 feet, and definitely his hand will suffer a certain injury, and his hand and the injury left unbandaged, and after 2 to 3 days, if his injury heal up, he may be supposed as a innocent, and if the injury remains as it is, then he was supposed to be a criminal. So that was the ordeal by fire. Ordeal by water is also one of the remedies suggested by the supporters of pre-classical school. Trial by battle was common mode of deciding the fate of the criminal. The trial by battle was one of the simplest mode of deciding the fate of the criminal. The criminal had to send to the battle, and if he return after the battle, then he is supposed to be known as an innocent, and if he dies in that particular battle, it means he has committed an offense. That's why he punished accordingly, like that. So that was the concept. The right of society to punish the offender was, however, well recognized. At that particular time, the society was having a right to punish the offender, and that was the recognized right of the society. The offender was regarded as immoral person who could be cured only by torture and pain. The supporters of pre-classical school suggest that the person who has committed an offense is an immoral person, and being an immoral person, he deserves a torture and pain only. And if you want to keep a demon or devil spirit away from the body of criminal, torture and pain is only one of the method to keep away that demon or devil spirit. If we torture the person, it means we are torturing to the demon spirit, and due to the suffering of that particular torture, the demon or devil spirit will left the body of person. That was the belief of supporters of pre-classical school. That's why they have suggested the torture and pain as one of the remedy for the crime. The Roman law completely ignored the system of ordeals, but the system of ordeals has been ignored by the Roman law completely. So this is the pre-classical school of criminology. Pre-classical school of criminology has mentioned that demon or devil spirit is the reason behind the commission of offense. It is the cause behind the commission of offense. Man is simple by nature, and when the demon or devil spirit enters into the body of person commits an offense. And if you want to keep away that particular demon or devil spirit, torture and pain is one of the remedy for that. I hope you understand this topic. If you understand this topic, please subscribe my channel, hit the notification button, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends. Thank you very much.